What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Welcome to the 5Roundz show on 5Roundz TV. My name is Wantali. Happy Friday. Guy Fawkes night. Guy Fawkes night. I don't think it's the number. If the number is telling me about who is, Albie says 8 minutes later. Let's see.
So, do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Who's to blame for this lateness? Donald Trump. Cool. How you guys doing? It's Guy Fawkes night. Happy weekend. We're chilling. Ovi's not here. It's great. It's absolutely great. But we have a lot of things to get through. So let's get the show on the road. How's everybody doing? First thing we want to talk about. Well, let's start it this way. Yeah. Should you, no, not should you. How long should you wait for a marriage proposal? Ladies, think about that one. And gentlemen, when do you think is the right time to propose? Yeah. Let me, keep that in your mind because that's the theme of the chat today. Gunjan, what's going on? Anna RB, I see y'all in the chat. Guy Fawkes was Wednesday, but okay. Guy Fawkes goes on for quite a while. So it's about a week, I think. Fireworks everywhere. As I was saying, how long should you wait? Let's get into the headlines, right? Because that's the main topic. So we'll get into the headlines and then, we can have a chat. So what am I going to start with? I'll start with the most upsetting news today, to be honest. GTA, right? GTA, Grand Theft Auto, the popular game, the popular video game that has been it's one of the longest standing games of the century, probably, and it's one of the highest grossing games ever. It's been delayed again, so they've delayed it to November. So people were outraged. When I woke up, I saw people just crying about it. You know what I mean? So here we go. Why aren't you wearing 5Roundz merch? You sell out. Okay. Made a Malay merch there. Actually, let me put I'll move that. I'm gonna move that. Abby's delaying the show. It's been delayed again, Anna, to November. They've delayed it to. It was meant to come out in October, I think it was, or was it in May? And they've delayed it again. So yeah, but there's more to it. There's more to this GTA thing. So as you know, Rockstar. So for those that care about this, GTA moving like a guy that's not ready to commit. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You know what I mean? Like pretty much.
What the hell? Oh my God! No way!
Yeah. So basically, GTA. Well, Rockstar. The reason they have moved the deadline is because they have fired people. Why have they fired people? So at Rockstar, there's a union. The union has been building over time, because these guys are getting overworked, underpaid, the usual stuff. So there's a union. So apparently there's a rule. If you reach over 200 employees, your union has to be recognized by the company, the hiring company. Policies has to be reviewed, all these things. So the conspiracy, as written on these blogs, is that they have sacked people that are in the union. Yeah, so about 30 people. So they reached 200, then they sacked 30 people, right? Apparently, the way it worked was they got a Teams message. You want to have a quick chat, and they literally told them go, like you're gone. Your logins have been disabled, whatever. 30 people, 30 to 34 people. Um, so they're trying to work that out. So there's internal fighting. This is why it's been delayed, because the people that have been sacked are key people to the game, like testers, developers, all these things. So all this they've written, they haven't necessarily said why they're delaying the game, but the rumors are is because they have sacked a significant number of people, basically. So there's some infighting going on at Rockstar. That is the reason it's been delayed. Not good signs, guys. Really, really worried. People are saying, "Yo, I waited this long. I was a teenager when the other one came out." Things like that. Um, but yeah, that's the GTA thing. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think GTA were right to delay the game? I mean, right to delay the game is one thing, but right to sack people, or because they were in a union. And the reason they said they sacked them was for disciplinary. They said for disciplinary. They didn't even explain why. They weren't even allowed to be represented by the union during their disciplinary hearings, which is crazy. Building a game we've been waiting for 12 years with 200 people in book is a bookable offense. No, it's not just the 200. Obviously, there are 200 in the union, but I think there's about thousands. They've got thousands of employees. I believe you people come from my maternal family. We do not, Gunjan. I can confirm that we do not. I can visually confirm that we do not. Yeah, so that's that. That's Rockstar, aka the guys that have GTA. Now, who is you people? That's a good question. That's a Gunjan type question. That Gunjan always says, "Who is this?" Who? Yeah, that's a Gunjan type question. That. Yeah. So Ovi is meant to be here, by the way. I don't know where he is. No idea where Ovi Too Nice is. If y'all know where Ovi is, let me. You know what? Let me call him, because I've had enough of his nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Should we sack Ovi? RB, Anna, Wantali, and Pandy's Fadson. Okay. British people. Wow. Okay. Should should Ovi be sacked? Don't worry, good John. I'll be your family. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Ovi shouldn't be sacked. Guys, poll in the chat. Should Ovi be sacked? Let me call him. Where's Ovi? Um, like I said, oh shit, I forgot to mention this. If you like culture, vibes, laughter, with a hint of drama, this is the right channel. 1,732 subscribers. What's sacked? Gunjan sacked is fired. Should Ovi be fired? Um, that must have been one tally free calls after 7 p.m. because he's always calling people. How do you know my mobile plan? My mobile plan is free calls at any time. So I don't know what you talking about. What you talking about, Willis? Let me call this guy. It's not gonna happen. This guy's at home with his moms and his yeah. It ain't gonna happen. I ain't even gonna bother calling. We like Ovi more than you. Okay. So I can go now then, right? So I can go. We can wait for Ovi to turn up. Which is probably never. Which means the next episode is going to be I don't know when. Make another poll. Ask if one tie should be sacked. Oh God. Ovi is street smart guy. We need them in. Oh my gosh. Ovi has brainwashed you guys. We need them in the high EI. Okay. Should Wantali be sacked? Oh, some of the news coming out of Malawi is Hazel Mack has a new boo. So in case you didn't know, Hazel Mack was divorced. She was very open about it. She put it on Twitter one night. I was on Twitter. She's like, "Oh, this is my marriage, this, my marriage that." I'm like, "Yo, why you putting this out here?" But yeah, she's got a new boo. His name is Dali. You know what I'm saying? So they've been all over the internet, the Malayan internet, for people that. So yeah, big up Hazel and Dali. You know what I'm saying? We'd like to see that. So how long should Hazel wait for a proposal? Ovi is no, never mind. Wow, so you guys have voted for me to be sacked. Okay, I'll be it. No problem. last show. This will be my last show. My IQ score came 116 average from 3 websites. No, I've never actually tested my IQ. Right, let's carry on. We're gonna carry on. Yeah. Well done, I'm proud of you. Okay. I was gonna say something. Okay, so the GTA thing has been covered. Can you imagine, guys, right? You get released from prison, and it turns out you were released by mistake. What would you guys do? Huh? What would you guys do? If you were released by mistake and there's a manhunt for you, what would you do? So there's a gentleman that there were two people tested live one time. Let's see. I don't know what we're testing. So there were two people who were released by mistake, and one of them, let me show you what he did. You might have seen it already, but here we go. I'm going to Mexico. Mexico's too far. Why would you go to Mexico anyway? All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's put that there.
A last hug.
I can't hear not. What the hell? Hold on a sec. Unmute site. Okay.
As an accidentally free man. A last hug as an accidentally free man. William Billy Smith had been the subject of a major manhunt. This morning, he turned up at Wandsworth Prison. Not caught by the police, not in handcuffs. He simply walked in. All caught on camera exclusively by ITV News. It's not often someone asks a prison officer for advice on how to get put back inside.
This guy casually goes, "Yeah, can I get back in, please?"
This was where he was released in error on Monday, the exact same day he'd been sentenced to 45 months for fraud. With a quick final wave to his partner, he went inside.
I mean, if you've been sentenced to 45 months in prison, early release or not, it's not that bad. So he's definitely handing himself in. But think about people who have life sentences and they get released by mistake.
Smith was one of two prisoners accidentally released from Wandsworth in the space of a week. The other, Brahim...
You know what? That was the comment. People said the guy walked out, saw the cost of living, and said, "I'm going back to my free meals."
Adour Sheriff, a 24-year-old Algerian sex offender, is still on the run. Shortly after heading into Wandsworth this morning, Billy Smith came back out for a quick final cigarette. Both Smith and Kaddour Sheriff were freed by mistake after the government promised the strongest ever checks on releases. And
he's casually having a cigarette with a prison warden. You will never see this.
That was in response
in other news. The Parliament building in Zimbabwe had a blackout
to the accidental release of Hadush Kebatu, a migrant who sexually assaulted a 14-year-old in Epping. He was deported to Ethiopia after a 3-day manhunt.
Clearly something has gone wrong here, and we need to get to the bottom of that.
Okay. See, fraud, more people decent than sex offenders. Yeah, man. So it's crazy. Like that was the headline the whole time. Like this whole week, it's just been manhunt for these two guys. But they kept mentioning the sex offender. They weren't mentioning the other guy. And obviously he's handing himself in like, "Oh, look at this guy." That's negative news. Is it really? Is it really, Gunjan? Is it really? I don't think it's negative news. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. We need to move on, unfortunately. We need to move on to meme of the week. So meme or song of the week. So the meme of the week. I don't know how to pronounce this. How do you pronounce this? The Heist. You know the Heist in France? The Louvre. That's the one. The Louvre. Louvre. I think it's Louvre. Is it Louvre? Louvre. Let's not go past the poor, please. The poor can piss off. The Louvre. Is it the Louvre? Is it the Louvre? Hey Siri. Is it Louvre or Louvre?
Okay, I found this on the web for Is It Lou or Love?
Never
Check
mind.
it out.
No, okay, that's it. Turn off.
Jesus is Lord.
Can somebody type the pronunciation of this word, please? Thank you very much. Okay, so let me share my screen. Who is the girl? What girl, Gunjan? Oh, Siri. Gunjan, it's Siri. The girl speaking from the mobile phone. Gunjan is jealous. Gunjan is jealous. Okay, meme of the week. Why is this meme of the week? Let me read this for you, right? If you haven't heard by now, the Louvre or Louvre, whatever, the world's busiest museum was robbed last Sunday. But this wasn't the stuff of Ocean's 11's film or the Da Vinci Code, conducted in the middle of the night in the cover of darkness while carefully avoiding laser security systems. Right? No. No, in less than 10 minutes, a group of 4 thieves broke into the museum in broad daylight within an hour of opening, parked a truck right in front with a retractable ladder. So like a fire truck. Yeah, fire truck has a retractable ladder. Yeah. Did a smash and grab and then drove away from the center of Paris on scooters in what one internet commentator, is this what they're calling trolls now? Internet commentators. It's gonna get jobs, isn't it? As the slowest escape and the one with the highest visibility. Yeah, that cracked up when I read that. While investigators try to track down the priceless pieces missing from the French crown jewels, not to mention figure out how this could possibly have happened in the first place, the Louvre management has been trying to save face. The museum's director, Laurence Decaux, even tried to offer her resignation, but Rachida Dati, the French government's culture minister, refused it. To get this out of the way, yes, the potential permanent loss of the priceless jewels would be a tragedy for history. Would it be? But as humans, we sometimes find solace in finding humor in tragedy. So it didn't take long, maybe just a little less than the robbery itself, for social media users to flood the internet with memes, jokes, and conspiracy theories about the heist. How nice to read about the heist rather than a massacre, Katha Weaver said. It goes on to say, what people were saying. I'll read the comments in a minute. Museum heists have been long captured. Okay, so this person they're sort of what was I going to say? Summarizing. So let's have a look at the memes. The Louvre head of security today. I think I have to quit. Won't protect your crown jewels either. This is IKEA, Jonathan Edwards, my comprehensive of suspects for the Louvre heist. The Muppets, Pink Panther, George Clooney and his friends, the Beagle Boys, and Ma Beagle, literally any cat, actual ninjas, the snake from Robin Hood, and Carmen Sandiego. Did you see the Louvre heist? Absolutely wild that they were. So this is just the comments, guys. Like literally the comments. People in the comments are crazy. Let me just get that let me get that bigger. The whole time it was Romanians and Albanians. I told this whole time. Did you see about the Louvre heist? Absolutely wild that they were able to swipe all of that in 7 minutes. Like how? Just fun. Pick your thief below. I wanna what? I wanna see who's the most popular suspect. Wow, okay. The fact that the Louvre heist didn't take place at dawn, but at the very reasonable hour of 9:30 a.m. shows that even French jewel thieves have a better work-life balance than us.
Oh my God! You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. Perfect.
Okay, Mona Lisa didn't become famous until the painting was stolen in 1911. Will the same be said of the jewels missing? Okay. Louvre Museum robbery. Okay, there's quite a few. So this is where they got in, and they came out on mopeds as well. So they got in, went in there, got what they needed to get, came out, got on bikes, left. What a simple plan. Sometimes life is that simple, guys. So some of the things that were stolen, this crown. Gunjan, if I see you gifting some of your wives, she goes by the name RB. Some of your wives, this we know you were there. Look at the jewels. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Wait a minute. What? Is that a chainsaw? Interesting. Right. Who they gonna sell those to though? For people who want them. Love. So you know the meme here. I know who stole it. I see my girl Mona Lisa is safe. Yo, that's crazy, man. Okay. Is there anything else? I have zero idea. Like there've been so many memes. The Muppets have been real quiet since. All right. Enough. So yeah, if you guys, you guys can go check it out in your leisure. Like, yeah, meme of the week is that heist. Honestly, it's been mad. It's crazy. Um, Here's the link. These type of heists are always commissioned, so they don't have to worry about who they're selling to. This is true. They will get their cut. Somebody would have told them, like, look, go and do this, get this, and you'll get this amount. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're always sanctioned. People don't just do this off of their own back. So the way people are thinking, they're not thinking these things are already gone. They're in the wind. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Hatton Garden heist as well. Because allegedly some of the guys they buried the jewelry because they didn't care if they're gonna eat. Because these were old people. Remember in London when these old guys drilled through a wall and stole diamonds in Hatton Garden? Yeah, they were like, look, I'm old. I will sit in jail. I don't care. My children are going to be square. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's mad. It's mad. So yeah, I mean, at least somebody's put it in a meme. I said, at least it wasn't a massacre. At least it was nobody died and all these things. It's funny. It's still crime, but still, like it's true. Like sometimes it's better to hear about things like this than to hear about the things that have been going on lately. So you guys want me sacked? Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. The girl speaking from the mobile phone. Nah, this cracked me up. Stop it. Okay. Am I behind? No. Yeah, the YouTube is behind. As a professional Romanian, oh, professional, huh? I can guarantee that man stole it to give it to his girl.
Emotional damage.
Okay. Let's start the main discussion off. Yeah. How long should you wait for a marriage proposal? How long should you wait for a marriage proposal? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask somebody. Ask somebody about me. I'm gonna ask Anna to come to the frame. Anna's gonna come forth. And we're gonna, what do you mean? You came late and now you're rushing us through topics. Behave. Relax yourself. We're going to ask Anna how long you should wait for a marriage proposal. Yeah. Guys, also, Mr. Gunjan there. How long, yeah, do you think is the right time to propose? When is the right time to propose? Let's see if Anna picks up. She don't pick up, man. This is a problem. Hello, Anna.
You scared me.
Oh, sorry. Good evening.
Good evening.
Why are you quiet? You with the baby?
Yeah, I literally just putting her to sleep.
Okay, so this is not the right time to talk anything.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay, Anna's busy with baby. We need somebody else. We need somebody else. We need somebody else. Somebody with somebody who can give us an opinion here and now. Somebody who's not scared to give an opinion here and now. I know just the person. Give me 2 seconds. I want to listen to her voice. Well, she's gone.
0.
Oh dear. Everybody's no one's answering my phone here. Call RB. Okay. Anna's voice is sweet. Yes. Anna's voice is sweet, huh? I thought you were suspect, my friend. I thought you were suspect. I thought you were suspect. No, I can't think of a person. I can't think of a Oh, actually, I've thought of a person. Let's see if they pick up. Let's see if they don't pick. Why didn't I think of this? Patrick. You know what I mean? Guys, Patrick is the best candidate for Hold on. Guys, give me your opinions though. How long should you wait for a proposal? Let's see if she gonna pick up. No one wants to talk to me today. No one wants to talk to me today. I'm telling you. I got it. 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 This one, she gonna pick up. Rina's gonna. Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. You sound high. Don't admit it. Don't admit it. You're live on you're live on YouTube right now. Right now.
Okay. How did you do that?
Huh?
I was driving. Thank you.
Are you still driving?
Well, now I've parked.
Okay, good. I need your opinion. Because, I need a female opinion. You call the whole world, but you won't call the ones I am interested in. He's a hater, Gunjan.
Wait, you need my opinion on what?
No, I was reading the comments. Okay, so question. How long?
Mm-hmm.
So you heard about the whole Big Sean thing, right? Big Sean and Jenny Aiko broke up.
Okay, I'm listening. You want my opinion? Why? Because I can relate.
I told you you're live on YouTube, right? I told you this.
Yeah,
okay.
This is exactly what I'm saying. It's like you want my opinion because I can relate.
No,
is that what you're...
I think the other thing is it hit me as soon as I called you. I was like, shit. But how long should you wait for a marriage proposal? Let's go. Oh, everyone, say hello. This is Rina.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you so much for giving me this chance to speak up on this issue that is very burning and very important. I found comical because my friend here has pulled me into a situation where I have to explain something based on previous experiences and also based on things that I have heard between the people that I socialize with. How's that for an intro?
That's a good intro.
All right. The thing about relationships is, after my experience, I would say in that time, I would tell you that you should know within the shortest period of time, which is probably within like a year or two, you should know if you want to be with someone or not. To be honest, I think we're adults. We know what we want from people when we're with them in general. Unfortunately, you can't really put a time. You can't put a time on it because every relationship is different. But from the way your relationship is going, I think from after the experience that I have had, after hearing what everyone has to say about such things, and after just analyzing relationships in general, after you've experienced your relationship, you've jumped into it, you know what ticks your partner, what works for you, what doesn't. You know by a certain point what works for you and if that relationship is going to work for you or not, especially if you are aligned in that relationship. Goody, I want a relationship. I'm looking for some sort of a future or some sort of union, whether it's goody forever boyfriend and forever girlfriend, or it's or we're getting married. Whatever situation you're looking for, you know what you want when you're jumping into it. Within the time that you've been with that person, I think within a short period of time, you know whether this is it or this isn't it. So there isn't a time frame.
Okay.
But believe you me, people know, but people stick around because of comfort, and that's what's killing us.
Yo.
That's
emotional damage.
Go on, sorry.
Stick around for comfort. So we stick around because that's the relationship that's been working. You know, that's the girlfriend that accepts me for who I am. That's the boyfriend who's always been there, because you don't have any other option. You think, okay, fine, this is it. We stick around because we're scared of being alone. And 90% of the time, you don't even really want to be with that person. You really don't want to be with that person. But there you are, being with that person.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very
true. So
true.
there isn't a time frame, but within a short time, I believe you can know. I think 6 months, a year, you can definitely know, especially at our age. Maybe it's different for those in their 20s, different for those when they're 19, because you go through so many phases. But like, if you're in your 30s, to be honest, if you're in your 30s, probably even within a couple of weeks, 3 months even, you can know that this is a forever after thing, or this is just me wasting time. This is just a body contract. This is whatever. You would know.
Hey, what?
Body contract, boss. At my age, that's what it's like. Body contracts.
Okay. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Why do I gotta go?
You
I'm being honest.
You saying too much.
I'm not saying too much, but I'm saying the truth, bro. Like, honestly. At my age, tell me, what is it that you're going to find? Call another person who's in their 30s and tell me what is it they're going to tell you that you're going to find. But people are looking for body contracts. Ain't nobody trying to be committed.
Oh, my gosh.
Ain't nobody trying to be committed. Ain't nobody trying to be, oh, let me find it. Nobody's trying to find that. Because we're all too scared because of all the nonsense that we had to go through because of our situationships and relationships. We're just like, okay, you know what? Let me just find a body to keep me warm this winter.
Yo.
Maybe I'll go to dinner with this body every now and again, but initially this body's for warmth.
Oh, no.
Bro, let's not lie to each other and say we're old enough.
Hey, okay. Hey, you always bring the real, huh? Always bring the real.
I always bring the real. And I tell you, like right now, if anyone's listening to what I'm saying right now,
they are listening.
Because, oh, come on. I'm just saying if. I'm not just saying this because I am disgruntled, because for starters, I'm not. I enjoy my single life. But I know very well that if I'm going to meet someone today, believe you me, 2-3 weeks, I know what this person is looking for. Within 2-3 weeks, I know what this person is looking for. And 90% of the time with women that are going to be in talking situations or whatever, you will find that these men are out here just hunting for bodies, and more bodies. And you're just on a hierarchy of bodies. Now you got to figure out how important your body is.
Hey, yo.
It's tough out here, bro.
It's hard out here, isn't it? It's hard out here.
It's hard out here for...
Don't say it. You live. I knew you were
I just said it's hard out here for a player. When I say a player, I don't mean someone who's a cheater. I mean someone who's participating in the game of love. Be serious.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. You drive safe
Thank you for having me.
and be safe.
I've arrived. Me and my single self. I'm having additional drinks.
Okay.
I have no man to report to. I report to nobody but myself.
Enjoy yourself.
Indeed, I shall. Like I do every other day.
All right, man. Do you want me to read what people said when you were talking?
Tell me.
All right. RB said, facts, Rina. Men settle always. Gunjan said, Rina is telling us a corporate answer. Then RB came back and said, real. That's why I'm gonna marry an immigrant for 100 bands.
Wow.
I said, Gunjan came back and said, I like Rina. She's bold. She speaks bold. I like that. And the God will take care after performing the third and fifth day of. Okay, Gunjan's going on some shit. All right, cool. Listen, I appreciate it. Have a good one. Nice one for the
Be
opinion.
sure to invite me again.
Oh, always, man, always. Internet willing.
And also share me a clip of this recording. I want to hear it.
Internet willing. Actually, before you go, who do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, so, RB says we want Rina. We want Rina. Tell Rina we want her live. Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow. What does that mean?
They want to see you, hear you, all those things.
I'm in the dark.
All right. Before you leave, who has it harder in the modern day dating scene, men or women?
Women.
Why women?
Women have it harder because we have to get into a situation where we think, oh no, where we're in a position where we're like, okay, how do I explain it? We have it harder because we're placed in a situation where you are going in, not necessarily with all hope, but you're going in with this thought of, okay, I'm going to let you speak on what you say you are. And I'm going to let you show you I'm going to let you show me what you say you are. And then, like, basically, I'll take you for your word. I think women are very big on word. Oh, I am. I'm the type of woman who's big on word. But with time, I have learned to be big on word and also be big on action. So I check if your action matches your word. And that's what tells me what kind of person and what kind of man you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this. Okay.
Yeah. So I let you tell me the story. I don't wait for someone to say, oh no, he's like this. Oh no, he does this. No, baby. Whatever they said, okay, I park it. I keep it because that's information. At the end of the day, you gotta do consumer insight research. I gotta write some sort of a thesis to know exactly what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, I'm trying to have a dissertation come out, So if I want to be on the dean's list, I got to do some research. But apart from that research, I got to experience. So the experience is your word and your action. And if that doesn't match, then baby, a man is not a man. If his word and his action doesn't match, he's not a man.
Yep. You're only good for two things in this world.
So
you remember that? You remember that speech? You're only good for two things. I'm only good for two things in this world: my word and my balls. You remember that?
Pretty much, only good for two things: your word and your balls is your action.
That's right.
So for me, as a man, if you're gonna pop up to me and tell me, all I'm looking for. Thank you very much. As a man, if you're gonna pop up to me and you're gonna tell me, if you're gonna pop up to me and tell me, this is who I am. Yeah. I'm not looking for anything serious. I just wanna, hang out with someone, have a good time, do this, do that, whatever. You lay it on the table. This is what I want. As a man, I'll respect you for that because you've been honest with what you want. Because it gives me the chance to decide if what you want and what I want aligns.
All right.
We're too old to be making each other look stupid in public. We're too old to play games with each other's hearts because we can die from blood pressure. We can die from, honestly, let's be honest. We're too old for that.
RB says that's what you call a hobosexual.
Yeah, but the thing is, just tell it like it is. If you can say what it is that you want, say it. This is what I want. Be clear.
For sure.
Women should be free enough to say, I want to participate or I don't want. Don't come with your lies. I say, I've heard enough lies. Yeah.
You all hear that? All right, cool. The chat is with you on this one. They're with you on this one. Hey,
It's true. Be honest. I say life is hard enough already. Why are we out here breaking each other's hearts?
it's not necessary.
Not necessary, I say. Anyway, the economy in Malawi is terrible. You want to break my heart also?
The economy is breaking your heart, so you don't you don't want a guy breaking your heart as well.
The economy is breaking my heart. Now you also want to be part of that.
Yo.
When you and I should be figuring out how we're gonna make it through this economy. Come on.
Come on. All right, cool.
I need a partner. I don't need a Thanos, bruv.
All right, you know, say your big ups and go and have fun, man.
Nama, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
No problem, man. No problem. Rina, everybody. See you later, man.
Also, I'm a lover of love. I'm a lover of love. I'm not an enemy of love. I love love. So if you find it, keep it.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too.
No, I will. Take it easy.
Bye-bye. Later.
Bye. Yo, that was Rina, everybody. If you didn't catch, if you want to know who Rina is, just look up Rina on 5Roundz. Rina X 5Roundz. Amazing human being. Always drops dimes. Really experienced a lot. But yeah, no, she was talking big facts. You did not tell her my words. Gunjan, I wasn't gonna tell her about goat milk. I'm sorry. Okay. Some of these things we ain't gonna speak about. Goat will give goat milk, but only after mixing perfect feces. Put that as a super chat and I'll do it, but otherwise we ain't doing none of that. I did not transmission. Come on, man. I think we should hear another opinion. I'm trying to get Fadson on. We'll see if he comes on. But in the meantime, I want another opinion as well. You know, it's good to get a balance of things when it comes to things like this. You know, when should you propose? I personally think it's not a how long should you wait for a proposal. It's you should know what you're getting into, like she said. Know what you're getting into. Are you getting into a situationship? Are you getting into a relationship? Because we all know a relationship's going to lead up to a marriage. Then, okay, if you're in a relationship, how long are you waiting, right? Personally, I think marriage is a union of two people, right? If it's a union of two people and you have a plan, because you have to make a plan. Nobody, you know, in life, yeah, even when you get to a job, you're ambitious. You want to do better. You want to what? Even with anything you do, when you getting out of bed means you want to do better, right, than yesterday. So if you want to do better than yesterday, you have a target, right? So everybody's going to have their own target. We're not going to sit here and say, no, you need to wait 3 months, you need to wait 2 months, you need to wait 1 year. I'm not going to sit here and say this one is wrong, this one's wrong, this one. No. That is a personal thing for everyone. Yeah. But for me, if I want to marry someone, there are things that need to check out. There are things that, unfortunately, there are things that I need to tell me that, okay, I'm going to, because let's be honest. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I could, if I met a person today, yeah, and they check everything, I'd probably say I'll marry them today. I'm not going to literally do that, but I would probably marry them today. Do you know what I'm saying? You lot are doing too much. When you know, marriage ain't business. It definitely ain't business. But there are certain things that just have to take because it's a commitment, you know? How long do you take for you to do so for example, if you're signing a finance deal, if you want a contract for your car, a contract for your phone, maybe phone, not really, but if you're mortgage, you go and check out the house, you look inside the house, you're like, hey, is there any sinks leaking? What's the tax here? Is there a good school? Marriage is similar, like even with friendship. Yeah, for you to trust someone, you have to go through certain situations to go, that person is my best friend, or that person is my what, you know, and then you decide, like, because sometimes that goes with, okay, if they're your best friend, they'll probably be there for a long time. So then if you've gotten in a relationship, you should also have a plan, like, okay, this is what I think this is going to go this long. I feel like people say don't go more than 5 years. So the reason we're asking this question is because like I said, Jenny Aiko and Big Sean, they've broken up, and Big Sean's already got a new boo. Big Sean's moving mad, like it's moving quick. Jenny Aiko is such a beautiful looking. She's a beautiful individual. She's a very talented individual as well. So she's been with him for over 10 years, which is why Rina was saying this is relevant to me because she's been in a similar situation. So there are rumors that Jediak was going to sue Big Sean for wasting her time. You know, because she had his baby. They had a baby how long ago, and so the time invested and time lost. You know what I mean? It's a head, like Gunjan says, it's a headache. Gunjan says, still mad. No, no, wait. You lot are doing too much when you know you know. Gunjan says when it requires a lot of patience. Fatson's in the building. Fatson
What
is
up?
in
What
the
up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
yo. Say you guys say hello to Fatson.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
Mr.
up?
TLSD. Yo, Fatson man, listen.
What's up?
We need your opinion.
Go on.
We need your opinion. How long? How long do you know? Okay, wait.
Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec.
We'll give you 1 second. Um, RB said, marriage doesn't mean forever. The same as beautiful doesn't mean a good relationship. Okay, but the marriage vows say until death do us part. That's pretty much forever, no? One Punch Man. Bad, but you're giving Gunjan content, bro. Um, he'll be back in a sec. He'll be back in a sec. For now, you're gonna have to deal with me, people. You're gonna have to deal with me. Jenny was married when she was bedding Big Sean. Huh? And he was with Ariana as well. So we all knew that wasn't gonna last. They build happiness on other people's heartbreak. Okay, but yeah, that I get that one. I've also got that sort of rule. Like I've got this thing like if a girl is attainable, if a girl was in a relationship and you attained her, you might just lose her the same way. You know what I'm saying? I always feel that way. Like if you get in a relationship with someone who was in a relationship, what makes you think she's gonna stay in the relationship? You know what I'm saying? But it's the same. You can say the same thing about a guy. Um, See, at least Fatson is in his TLSD merch. I was late, people. What's wrong with y'all, man? Shit. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Fatson, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm tired, but I'm here. I'm good.
Good man,
Jump
good man.
real quick.
Yeah, man. We just need your opinion, bro. On
What?
two things, right?
Yeah.
I asked the guys, mainly the ladies, how long should you wait for a marriage proposal? Yeah. And we had Rina on. So Rina, I called Rina and she said, yo, listen, it depends. But also you have to know what you're getting into, right? So if you're in a what did she call it, guys? It was a something contract, like a friends with benefits type of thing. Then obviously
Yeah.
ain't nothing gonna come out of that. But if you have to gauge what the person says. She said you have to gauge what the person says and what they do to know if this is gonna go anywhere. That's what she said. She said you can't necessarily gauge how long it's gonna take for someone to propose, but yeah. RB says 5 minutes. That's how long she knows. In your opinion, how long should you wait until you propose, bro?
I don't know. It depends. It's I don't know. It depends on the situation, the person, the vibe, and all that. I suppose. So it could
Hold
be.
up. Hold up. Gunjan was on something. Gunjan is right. Your voice is cutting. Your voice is definitely cutting.
My voice is cutting.
Your voice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like there's a background noise that's going, it's literally cutting you off. Every time you speak, it's just going like, it's going,
I might have to jump. I will try to jump back on.
All right, cool, bro. Cool. We'll carry on. Yeah. While Fatson is sorting himself out, who has it harder in modern day relationships, guys? Is it the guys or is it the girls? Okay, I will speak on both sides. I don't know about the girls, 'cause I know I ain't never had that type of problem. But for the guys, back in the day, we could walk up to someone and say, "Hello, how you doing? You look nice." Da 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 da. You start chatting, boom. Yeah. These days, you walk up to someone, they might have a panic alarm, they might have pepper spray, whatever it is, or they might just walk past you or think you messed up, you know. Um, Hold on. Cutting means did he cut his hair? No. Okay, Gunjan. I got something else. I got something else. It's all good. Hold on a sec. Actually, let me call someone. Let me call someone now. Let me call someone now. See if she can join. Yo,
Hey.
I'm live on YouTube. Oh shit. She cut the phone. Why she cut the phone? Yo. Listen, I need a favor. If you're not out, you still out?
What do you mean out?
Out. Okay. I need you to join the live if you're available. I need your opinion. Or I can ask you the question now, actually.
Okay. What live is this?
5Roundz, obviously.
No, I didn't know. What I mean is, where is the live right now?
It's on YouTube.
Are you live on YouTube? Okay.
We're live on YouTube, I say. It's a relationship question.
Oh, damn. Okay, go on.
All right, cool. How long should you wait for someone to propose?
Propose? Is this about Janae Aiko and Jenny?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it's about Janae Aiko. Let me reintroduce you. So I'm live now. So it's AyCee on the phone, guys. You've seen her on the podcast. So okay, carry on. How long should you wait? How long should you wait for somebody to propose?
You know, the thing is, there's no formula to it. There's some people that will wait for years and then the relationship will turn out good. And some will like get proposed to in months. And it might not work out. You know what I mean? Like, so I can't say that this is how long you should wait for, but I think it's just when both of you are ready. I feel like men always know when they've met the one that they believe is gonna be their wife. They'll hold on to it. They'll wait for like, I don't know, some other things, but they know if this is their wife to be.
I see.
Unlike girls will be like, girls can grow to love you. Like after some time, like maybe she like before, maybe you were just like a stranger, and then you get to know each other, and then she's in love with you, and it's like, oh, this could be a good husband or something like that. But for guys, they see a girl and they're like, yeah, that's my wife.
For real?
I feel like that's the case.
Hey.
Like guys will know if they would actually want to spend like the life with someone.
Okay, cool. So it doesn't take a little nudge from that other person, their other partner, their partner, to go, hey, I'm here, and you're gonna have to put a ring on it. Like, there's literally a song about it. I feel like if it's forced or if they're pushed to do that, that's how they end up like cheating or just things not working out. I hear that. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Well, last question. Then I'll let you go. Okay. In modern day dating, who has it harder, men or women? I think Banova men have it harder. Why? Because it's embarrassing to have a boyfriend, according to Vogue. Yay! Yo! Hold on a minute. Oh my God! To have a boyfriend. Why is it? Also, it's embarrassing to have a boyfriend, but it's better to have a sugar daddy or some shit like that. No. The thing is, it's more of the terms of when, let's say, girls meet someone and then like a girl, like another female, and that is in a relationship. It's kind of like, oh, you have a man. Like, oh, okay. They're not as interesting as those that are single. Huh. And just have got things going on for themselves. Okay. That is I feel like in this day and age, the married ones or the ones in relationships are more envious of the ones that are single. Yo. Because men are just not, they're not, I don't know how I can explain it. It's just, men are not the men that used to be men. So we're missing men, huh? Is that what we're saying? Yeah. Damn.
Like for me, like okay, I'm just gonna give an example of myself. I am single, but for me to get into a relationship with someone, they have to convince me because I am not really. I feel like they would mess up my frequency in a way. I've got things going on. I've got work. I've got whatever. And then like I feel like I've got I'm okay at my life where I don't need that hustle.
Yeah.
Of that disturbance when I've got the flow right. So if someone's gonna come into my life, I know they should not give me like stress. I'm already at peace.
Okay.
So I feel like now it's really hard for men to really, or even like children, but because women are like, I should stop my whole life just to have a baby for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's because most women are not really into, like, if they're career women, like, oh, baby, okay, so that's like 9 months of pregnancy. And then that's also this, and whatever I'm doing career-wise has to cause, you know?
Yeah.
Because for guys, that's not something you think about. But yeah, for guys to convince women these days to really get into that whole marriage, I don't know, maybe it's also maybe it comes with age, I don't know, but that's my take on it.
Okay.
That's my shit.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. That was quite interesting. I didn't think I was gonna get two different opinions from two different women. We had Rina on for like a few minutes as well. She gave a different opinion to this, but I appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna call her so that we can go back just to compare notes as well. You know, the funny thing is I talk to Rina almost every day. Like last time I spoke to her was this morning. Like that's how often we talk.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I hear that, man. I hear that. You should pull her up on this. See what she says.
I will.
Cool.
Okay.
cool. All right, cool. Listen, have a good evening. We'll speak.
Okay, cool.
All right, man. In a bit. Bye. Okay, that was AyCee. Fadson can't join, so he said I should call him instead. So I will call Fadson. He'll be the last person I call, and then we can carry on. But very interesting opinions, guys. Very, very. What do you guys think? What do you think? AyCee said she's happy being single. She doesn't like the she doesn't like the whole thing that has to do with being with someone. Then there's the marriage aspect of loss of earnings, and because you have to raise children for this person, so it means that you might derail your your journey, basically. So a little bit of a singular way of thinking, which is very interesting. I'm getting Fadson on now. Let's go. You have dialed an incorrect number, it says. That's not true because okay, let's try this one. And call using cellular. 2 seconds. I'm calling Fadson now.
You've dialed
okay. Hold on a sec. Because one tally is late, everyone is suffering. What do you mean? This show was supposed to finish at 8, and people got stuff to do, Haters gonna hate, potatoes gonna potato. All right, let's see. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, Fadson, and then we out. Yo. Fadson, man. Sorry, I know you tried to join, but hey, that didn't work.
I don't know what's going on. I apologize. My sound's normally on point. Got a few technical issues this side though.
I hear that. Okay, so give us your 2 cents, man. How long would you wait to propose, bro?
I think it has to be a minimum of a year, personally. Give yourself time to get to know each other, find out about each other, what makes you both tick, and if it's worth taking that risk, if that makes sense. I'd say minimum a year. But again, you don't fully know anyone in that shorter period of time. So that will be my quick file for dome answer.
All right, cool. Hey. Minimum a year sounds good. For me, it used to be minimum 2 years. But now it's more like if it feels right, it feels right. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hear that, bro. So the next question. Who has it harder in modern day dating? Men or women?
Women. No, men, sorry.
Men. Why men?
Because I think these days women have the upper hand. Women are they're not looked at as, they're not objectified as much as you'd traditionally say that they were. And I think they're in full control. They call the shots more so than men do. I think they get more attention in general, and I think they hold all the cards, and it's a matter of, I think you've got to be at the right place at the right time as a man in this modern day and age, in my opinion.
Okay, that is an interesting opinion. Funny thing is, Rina said women, you said men, AyCee said men too. You know what I mean? Because and three different reasons, and I like that. And this is why we have these discussions. I'm glad I called you three, because three different opinions.
You know what? I'm gutted I wasn't on, because you know what I'm like. I would have thrown some spanners in the works.
For sure, man.
But you know what? Do another episode on this. Get us all involved, and I'll jump on for sure.
Hey, I will do, man. I will do. Don't you worry. No, but thank you for pulling up, my G. Listen, you have a good evening, and appreciate you trying to connect still.
We'll catch up over the weekend, brother.
All right, man. Safe. Have a good one.
Peace.
Wow. Yo, that was Fadson. Gave you the opinion there. Oh shoot. Obviously, RB, you said Fadson, you've known me for a year and haven't seen a ring. So why you lying? Oh.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Stop lying. Okay, guys. Some very good opinions from very prominent people. Let's see. There was somebody who said something. Gunjan giving me more credit than the Malayans out here. Whatever. I saw someone in the comments put something. Give me 2 seconds. We had a new. I'm just gonna reverse back a little bit. I saw the comment. I was gonna read it. So Ray here. Sorry, man. So Ray's Motor Life Unfiltered said 2 years. You gotta wait 2 years. Why what you got against the Malawians? Why you go against the Malawians, RB? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. My opinion, as I said, with the I gave you my opinion on the waiting part. Is it harder for men and women? I think it's harder for both. It's not just men. I think it takes two to become one, So it's harder for men because it's harder to approach a woman directly. If you like her, you got to wait for the right time, right setting, what. It used to be so much easier. Now, to approach a woman is hard, man. You can't just go and say, hey, this. They'll think that you're either, the layers are so much now. People are not very trusting. People are whatever, but also it depends where you are. I'll tell you why. The contrast between here and Malawi. In Malawi, you can approach people. You can just go hello. People will say hello. But they might be saying hello for the wrong reason. But still, the approach is so different in Malawi. You can walk up to someone and they'll say hello. But here, it's a lot different. In the UK, it's different. Like, you can't just walk up to someone. You could get arrested just for saying hello. So it's a lot harder for men. And you could probably like I said, get arrested, be put in jail, get sued for the wrong thing. For women, it's also hard because you're waiting, but also there is a convenience of choices. As Rina was saying, there are these short-term relationships. So if a man can get what he wants, then it means that you, who's waiting for the right guy, might be waiting for a long time. So it's a lot harder because people have choices now. Not saying that choices is a bad thing, but also choices might cloud judgment. You might not know what's good for you because you think you know what's good for you, if you know what I'm saying. That might be one of the reasons. Let's be honest, and I've said this a lot. Independent women is a new thing for men in dating. It's a new thing because a man's purpose is to provide for his family, protect his family, but also men's purpose is changing. Not that it's changing, but men are changing, not the purpose. Men are changing because of the times. Is it good or bad? You don't know. There are men who are couch potatoes, let's be honest. Like somebody like RB said, women are becoming homosexuals because they're attracting all these guys who are not doing anything. So that's changing. Yeah. It's harder for women on that side. So I think it's both sides. There's the issues both sides. I wouldn't say women have it harder. Don't get, in terms of dating, I wouldn't just say women have it harder. Let's be honest. If a woman likes someone, she can approach that person. If a man likes someone, they can approach that person. But on a good note, guys, there are, if you're like me and you don't like online dating platforms, whatever it is, they are, I don't know if it globally, but there are events like Thursdays.com where they're organized events for singles, so singles parties, whatever. It happens on Thursday. You just go there and you meet like-minded people. If you like someone, you chat, you know why you're there. You know what I'm saying? So there is hope for the people that are struggling to find someone. You know what I mean? If you want to find someone, go on Thursdays, the code UK, I think it is. The reviews are contrast. So the women will say, no, not many options. The men will say loads of options. I don't know. Go and have a look, see what you think. I saw this on TikTok. It was very interesting. Gunjan said, I stick to the values my father and mother taught me while approaching a woman. You said. That's in my core. It's an iron line, LOC, can't be changed. Okay, no, Gunjan, you stick to your ways. It's all good. If it works, it works. These guys who've been around for long, your parents, they know stuff, man. They know stuff. Right. Let me give you an interesting fact. Let's move on. So the main topic, that's done. Yeah. Let's move on to interesting facts. Did you guys know that most of Pharrell's most famous songs have like a 4-bar repetition before it starts? What do I mean? They start in a certain way for you to know it's Pharrell. Like the song Happy. You remember how the song Happy starts? Do, 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 do. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. That's 4 bars. So it's do, 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 do. Then it starts. Okay. That song, Bloodlines. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. That song, 4 bars. Snoop Dogg's Drop It Like It's Hot. Do, 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 do. So that's how Pharrell makes you identify that it's Pharrell on the beat, basically. It's him telling you it's me because that's his unique identifier, basically. There are other songs that he does that too, like King Tut with Swiss Beats, he did that as well. So yeah, interesting fact, Pharrell does that purposely. He makes it sound like the song is jamming, but he's trying to tell you that it's Pharrell on the beat. So next time you hear that, you know where you got it from. Chichewa word of the week. It's bad out here when I'm appreciating Gunjan more. Why? What's wrong with Gunjan? What's wrong with Gunjan? Chichewa word of the week, yeah, is this one. Chikwati. Wedding. Yo, wedding. Wording. Chikwati, wedding is the Chichewa word of the week. Let's go. Guys, thank you very much for showing up. Thank you very much for your opinions. I want to thank AyCee, Rina, Fadson, the Pandies, you know what I'm saying, for your opinions. Anna, Gunjan, just so fine, RB. Come on. Even the new guy. What was the new guy's name again? I'm checking. It's not him. Whatever his name was. Yeah, that guy. Thank you very much, guys. Listen, have a good weekend. I'm out of here. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kum say. You know what I'm saying?